A complex number is of the form z equals to a plus bi, where a represents the real part and our bi represents the imaginary part. To fully understand the concept of multiplication of complex numbers, we are going to delve into examples. Let's try this question. 5i times 3i. First, recall that our I is equal to square root of minus 1 and our I squared is equal to minus 1. 5 times 3 is equal to 15. This entails we are going to have that our 5i multiplied with 3i will be equal to 15i squared. So recall that I squared is equal to minus 1. Hence, we are going to have that 15i squared will be equal to 15 into minus 1. And this is going to yield negative 15. Let's try this question. Minus 8i times minus 4i. To solve this, we are going to multiply minus 8 times minus 4, and this is going to give us 32, and I times I is I squared. But recall that our I squared is equal to negative 1. Hence, we are going to have that 32I squared will be equal to 32 multiplied with minus 1. And this is going to give us negative 32. What about 5i into 3 plus 4i? How do we evaluate this? We are going to multiply 5 with 3 and 5 with 4. Applying this step, we are going to have 5i times 3, which is 15i, plus 5i times 4i, which is 20i squared. But recall that our I squared is equal to negative 1. Hence, we are going to have 15i plus 20 into minus 1. And this is going to yield minus 20 plus 15i. That is our answer. What is the square root of negative 6 multiplied with root of negative 30? This can be written as root of 6 times root of negative 1 multiplied with square root of 6 times square root of 5 multiplied with square root of negative 1. But I is equal to square root of minus 1. So we are going to apply that. Hence, we are going to have square root of 6i multiplied with square root of 6 times square root of 5i. But square root of 6 times square root of 6 is equal to square root of 36 times square root of 5i squared. But square root of 36 is 6. Hence, we are going to have 6 root 5i squared. Recall that our I squared is equal to negative 1. Hence, we are going to have 6 root 5 multiplied with negative 1. And this is going to yield negative 6 5. So therefore, our answer is negative 6 root 5. Now let's go ahead and multiply 3 plus 4i times 5. Here, 3 is going to multiply 5 as well as negative 2. Also, 4 is going to multiply 5 as well as negative 2. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times minus 2i is minus 6i. 4i times 5 is 20i. And 4i times minus 2i is negative 8i squared. Proceeding further, we are going to have 15. Negative 6i plus 20i is going to give us positive 14i minus 8I squared. But recall that our I squared is equal to negative 1. Hence, we are going to have 15 plus 14I minus 8 into negative 1. Proceeding further, we are going to have 15 plus 14I plus 8. This is the same thing as 15 plus 8 plus 14I, which is equal to 23 plus 14I. Hence, our answer is given to be 23 plus 14I. Do well to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.